Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Shield Crown Tundra Eeveelution Edition. In the last part, we finished off the exploration around the Crown Tundra, captured some more Pokemon, and now we're ready to actually progress with what story we have available to us. So, we have to go to the Max Lair and chase after some father-daughter duo. So let's go see what they're up to in this Max Lair, as they call it. Oh, look at all this. Please, sir, I can't let you. Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there, and I'm going after her. I understand, sir, but... But what? I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. I simply can't allow it, sir. Hey, what's going on? Oh, there you are, lass. So you come after all, have you? Something the matter? Nothing's alright, and everything's the matter. This ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of a... I beg your pardon, sir. If you'd be so good as to simply listen, as I could let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid, and... I've got no patience for standing here listening to you rattle off the fine print. We're just going in circles. You seem to know this gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow the two of you to enter as a pair. Ha! Now we're talking! Go on then, let's hear what the good lady's got to say. Then we'll go find my little Nia together, right? Right! You're dragging me into your family business, huh? I've got wonderful items to offer you in exchange of Dynite ore. What do you got? I know I have some from messing around with the Dynamax, or not the Dynamax, the raids. Holy shit. 200 for an ability patch. Beast Ball. Oh god. They're back. Oh fuck. Is this means those beast Pokemon from Pokemon Sun and Moon? Are they back here now? Well, otherwise, why would you want a Beast Ball? Other than their added challenge. Yeah, Pokemon helping us out with our investigations too, you know. Alright, what do you gotta say, lady? Are you ready to hear my explanation of Dynamax adventures? Sure. That's what I like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Very well, then I will proceed. I'm surprised Homp hasn't made an appearance yet. Max Lair is a labyrinthine. What kind of word is that? Underground cavern where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. Oh, form a team of 4 trainers set out to explore the mysterious Max Lair. See if you can find them the legendary Pokemon who are said to wait you in the deepest part of this unusual den. To take part in a Dynamax adventure, you must borrow a single Pokemon to accompany you. Get things started by having each trainer select the Pokemon they will take with them on their adventure. As you explore this den, you'll come to branches in your path. Decide as a team which way to go, then when you come across a Dynamax Pokemon, it'll time for a Max Raid battle. Catch the Pokemon and you can swap it with the one you have if you think it'll help you press on to the depths of the den. To avoid the risk of Galar particle overexposure, of which can cause your own dear Pokemon to lose control, we prepared Pokemon for you that are resistant to the particle's effects. Right, I follow you. You're saying you don't want Galar losing control, so the Pokemon run some particles, and we might see a rare overexposure. That was stunningly incorrect, sir. This is a dangerous place. Please make sure you have a firm grasp of the rules. I'm still a touch lost, but that's the type of this place is, eh? Right, so this is all a bit beyond me, so I'll just go on and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia! Sir, no, I told you it's too dangerous. And he's gone. What's wrong with that man? He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the Chairman's at all. When you're ready to go chase him down. Well, pardon me. I meant when you're ready to begin your Dynamax adventure, please let me know. I feel for you. You're going on okay. I'll also allow you to keep one. Just one of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Would you like to embark on a Dynamax adventure? Sure. Save my progress. She's done a new Dynamic Adventures level because she's just trying them alone for now. Just to get a little familiar with the rules before you invite some friends to join you. Sure. Okay. Oh, fuck. So I can't actually choose my Pokemon, huh? Fuck me. Going with Little Gaunt, I guess. There's a strong water reaction coming from the den. Okay. Freaking Politoed. What level are these things anyway? 65? This would be so much easier if I could just take my own Pokemon, but whatever. That. And you're dead. Down. I don't want a Politoed, so I'm gonna keep what I've got. So you get no rewards in these things. And he swapped off for Politoed, so... steel, normal, normal. You can cut it a backpacker. Give me that, I guess. It's a gigantic beware. God damn, he's fucking massive. Huh. What's Quiver Dance? Quiver Dance. Boost special attack, special defense, and speed stats. That won't be effective, huh? Because he's gonna... what? I can't attack? Excuse me? Oh. Oh, thanks. Oh shit! I almost died. I got one-shotted right there. I do not want to beware. Psych, not fire, 'cause that's not good for Eeveelution. Eeveelution's gonna die soon anyway. Guess we're going psychic. This is kind of tough when I'm not reliant on my own Pokemon. Mr. Mime! My Eeveelution's about to die! Can I recover? I can't recover. Alright. User attacks the enemy with Pollen Puff that explodes. If the target is an ally, it gives the ally the Pollen Puff. Can I hit myself? No. Save that. Here's my Eeveelution. Don't want to Mr. Mime. Alright, this is why I didn't go and swap out. So who are we fighting here? What is it? Oh, Sweet Coon! Can't Dynamax! God damn it. Yeah, that's gonna do wonders against him. Thanks. At least Wailmer's safe from the shit that's gonna be happening. You guys are really not helping me out here. Ha! Wailmer got saved by... He was paralyzed too. Nice. Alright, I can go. Eat that. I wonder how difficult it is to capture these kinds of Pokemon. Because it's not like before we can just weaken it and hope to capture it. And you can't like put it to sleep either. Alright, let's see if I can get this first try. It's not gonna happen, but you never know. Ultra Ball! Let's see if this works. Probably not. It'd be great if it does, though. At least, would Dust Balls count in this place? This is technically a cave. Oh. Oh. Alright! I got a Suicune! Suicune's like one of my favorite legendaries out there. Yes, I'm keeping a Suicune. Definitely. Ooh. No, I'm good. Send it to the box. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax Adventure 2? Wicked! I guess we're on the same wavelength. Name? I'm oh my god, these names. I'm just gonna call you Nia. Nice to probably meet you. What about you? What's your name? Wow, what a perfect name for you. It really suits you. So, is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around, wound up back to the entrance? Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left? Kind of, sort of. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. It wasn't that all that tough, to be honest with you. He used to be a gym leader, you know. He on a holiday, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he planned for us to check out local legends on this super intense adventure tour, or Adventour, as he calls it. But I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? I bet you can handle taking my place on my old man's Adventour. I'd rather not, thanks, but I guess I'll have no choice. Too right it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about all this. It'd be a shame to just leave him on his own. Who knows? You might end up running into a legendary Pokemon. I already did. I caught Suicune, just for your information. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. Thanks. Oi. Check out that Suicune that I captured. I kind of like that, honestly. The Dynamax Adventures. I kind of really like that. What's its stat? Whoops. No. What kind of stats does it have, though? That's not bad. 4 out of 6. I mean, they're not quite as high up with my Eeveelution team, but my Eeveelution team all have max IVs. Well, the shinies do at least. Ah, it hurts. It's ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? What happened? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that first hand, now. First hand, I mean. I was about to say. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-collie, sir? Roly-collie? There we go, I'm up. A little bump's not gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lass? Did you find my darling Nia? Well, here's how it went. You don't say. The dear Nia's set on staying away till she's had her fill of this Dynamax adventure stuff. She wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends, working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age where she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Sharia. My name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you this? Alright, have I already told you so? Then it's twice as nice to meet you. Thanks. Let's have ourselves some mass smashing adventure. My dear Neil will be it and join in the fun. I want to say things, but I'm just gonna keep it myself. Now that's an ultra mega great response. Why do you keep throwing an ultra mega before every big word? Just what I was hoping to hear. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So let's decide it. Now then, Sharia. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. This town is just short ways off. Time for a strategic plan meeting for Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you on the details once we get there. I say let's reconvene post-haste! Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talk like that? He's got energy, that's for sure. I'll probably mess around with the Dynamax Adventure stuff on my own. That's actually pretty damn fun. So I'll probably do more Dynamax Adventures on my own. See what kind of legendaries I can capture, or fail to capture. All right. I still like this music in this place. Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor. I'm the mayor of this fair town, Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arrive in our out-of-the-way town, one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? Sure. Never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you the Freezington specialty as a memento. What can you give me? Boat, next, sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at that statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Cool. Oi! Oh, there you are. Over here! Alright, he's made his own little base of operations. Alright, so I can finally have my lead Pokemon out, huh? Oh, Jolteon. A little bit more to the left, Jolteon. Aha, there you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. Cozy. But as of this moment, it's also far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now enough faffing about, Sharia. Let me tell you about the Peony Event Exploration. The exploration team is after. Around here, we've got a few string of mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. So they're talking about the 3 legendary birds, the Reggies, and I don't know about the other one. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, and magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can be blissful friendships. Hello? Just don't do that. Don't say that again. So here's to a grand adventure, Expedition Chief Sharia. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting all together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it. My own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. That's not gonna happen. Nope, none of my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Ew. Ugly. Don't want it. Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I bought some spare uniforms for my dear Nia would have a few to change into, till there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change it or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back there. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these too. Okay, I got clue 1. There's a fairy tale in the Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. So far into the giant's bed lies a temple with I've been there before. Let the something Bon, something Chang, something one. Sunken in. I've seen all these temples. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down on a great tree with leaves. You see, the bird is there. The legendary wings come to roost. Their legendary clues are meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telewatching. Really? We're gonna call television telly? Alright. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with his loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run deep, proper deep. So if I had to name this degradation, I'd call it the sacred bonds of the sovereign and steed. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Yes. Get me out of this damn... There. The way it should be. Time to investigate the legends surrounding Crown Tundra. Haha, I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Cool, another Master Ball. I got 2 of them. This is supposed to be one Ultra Mega. Why do you keep adding Ultra Mega in front of everything? Corker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. Can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. You know what? It's basically you're making me do all the damn work. What's this? Looks like a rock. Hey, Chief! That pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Looks like very uncomfortable. However, unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on, and I found this out behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my Ultra Mega comfy pillow? That's not gonna want to even come from you, Chief. I know, right? Can I have it still? What's that? Think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Ultra Mega, seriously? This is some old thing I found. It looks like a rock. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. Is this what goes in that basket? Oh, it's wood? It looks like a rock! Alright. I've already seen all these locations. It's nice to see them again, I guess. So we got the Reggies, we've got the legendary birds, and we've got, I guess this expansion's legendary. Well, since I got the crown, I don't think I can teleport up there, can I? I think I gotta run all the way back up there, don't I? I can fly here. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back up there. Shit. Alright, well, I guess I'm going all the way up here. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I guess we'll check out the statue first. Statue of Pokemon, but somehow feels as if it's missing something. Shwunk. Wouldn't crown fit perfectly in the statue. Oh. Heard a sound! Hello? What is that thing supposed to be? Does it want you to follow it? Oh. Seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Yes! Something appeared. Okay. Its level is question mark, question mark, question mark. It's like the beginning of the game all over again. I'm kind of worried I might kill it, honestly. Oh! I don't know if it just can't die, or I just got extremely lucky and it ended at 1 health. Can't throw a Pokeball, won't let its guard down. I guess I gotta kill it. Can't capture it. So it looks like it approves. Who are you? Of course, we can't understand a word it said. I need a translator. Even she... Yeah, I know, right? Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus come from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? What a massive noggin! What's this? Oh. What's he doing? Oh, it's possessed him. What? I've never heard of a Pokemon taking control of a human being. Ah yes, a sturdy body just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over the many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength. Now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish to speak to the villagers so that they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. This guy needs some serious help. Alright. Gotta look around. What do you have for sale? Buy some of these. Oh, I'm done. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing something. I'm busy doing. You're busy doing nothing right now. The King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, if it exists, why doesn't he heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Because we aren't worshipping it. That's why. Do you remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. Some of the main tourist attraction of our Lord of Freezington, after all. I mean, we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my granny used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that... The King of Bountiful Harvest? I used to believe it was real, you know? I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. Alright. That's it. I haven't talked to you. Okay, fine. I guess you're not important enough to talk to. Human child. Trust you're able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but... it's as I expected. Nobody truly believes that I'm real. Oh, shit. Whoa, like thunder came out of nowhere. Seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten about the bond they once shared with me. Oh, no, of course I'm not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my little steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Little steed. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, although in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my true little steed, I have my doubts to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you're able to find out any information at all, I'll ask that you let me know. Ugh. Huh? Chief? What a massive noggin. Oh, wait. No, it's normal. Must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. You're wearing a full body freaking snowsuit. Look at me. I don't want to hear about freezing. I'm in casual clothes and a skirt, and Mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields and the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. Fields and the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through the frost point fields and just keep going to the left. God damn it. Alright. Alas, this feels no good either. So it is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands that have ground touch a chilly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh dear, our visitor. What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. God damn, you made me walk all this way up here, down here, now you make me walk all the way back. Maybe this isn't the time and place for storytelling. I mean, if you've got secrets to spill, no one's gonna be run to listen in. Have you seen what has happened to the statue in the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's head's supposed to look? Now that you mention, it does resemble the design of our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak of as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. The statue's been broken since I was a child. Well, of course, you want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Let me in. Oh, an old book I read long ago said the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. Well, my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best you search the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Alright. Which book would you like to read? Proud Noble Steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carried it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create forests in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of the solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Absolutely nothing. Hardy crops? While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have rather an unusual growth habits. When grown behind the heaped snow, those hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite tree for many ghost type Pokemon, while ice type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to the old fairy tales, the steed that King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both these varieties, perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another. So I'm guessing this is where the difference between this game and Sword comes into play. One game gets the ice root carrot. The other game gets the shade root. Do I have to go through all these books? I'm done reading. Large leak. Wonderful. Oh, hey there, Chief. I have a feeling something called me. What was it? Was it you? Huh? Human child, were you able to find something about my little steed? Yes. You say you found out what something that my little steed could not resist? It's been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my little steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it my little steed would find so irresistible? Carrots! Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, we'd leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. Took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I mean, you're dead, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we're able to find carrots somewhere, it should be about a try to lure my little steed back to me. I wonder, did the humans in the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it for myself. Alright. I gotta find a carrot seed. You look like a planner. Do you have a seed? Yes, please, give me some carrot seeds! I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable. So how about a trade? You bring me 8 pieces of dynamite ore? Seriously? Seriously? Seriously. I'm thinking, freaking ores do I even have? Oh, I have plenty. Okay, never mind. Here's your damn ores. This is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here are the carrot seeds, as I promised. It's a good thing I had plenty of dynamite ores. It's a good thing I captured that legendary, too. I pretty much used up all the damn ores that I got from there. Have you found the carrots, human child? By the stars! You say you carry carrot seeds? The strange bag contains seeded carrots? Humans never stop adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields in the village simply won't do. They're not suitable for growing carrots. If we can find rich soil, I can use my powers to grow crops we need. Now, where will I find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? I've been there. I was already there before. Aha! I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field like gravestones, where those who moved and are laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers to grow carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Huh? What in the... I seem to be getting to have a fun sleep outside. I guess it goes to show holding down the fort isn't that easy. You take care of yourself, Sharia. You don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I can see the same to you. Alright. So is it on the town? It's on the town map. Okay, so we gotta go there. We go up there. Question is, do I want an ice type or do I want a ghost type? I guess I'll go. I think I'll go ghost. Then on sword I can go for ice. Nanny. Oh, it's the Eevee child. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice roots cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Isn't that convenient? Alright, we're going for Ghost. Ghost it is. Besides, it's close to where we're at now anyway. Somewhere around here, I think. Maybe. I Damn it. It's the Nidoran! I'm not interested. I'm done catching Pokemon. My exploration phase of this DLC is over. You know what? We're at that time, so I'm gonna find out where this thing is rather than spending like the next 40 minutes looking for it. So when we come back, I will be ready to get my ghost type steed. Oh boy. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.